GDP should not be taken as a measure of, or certainly not an exclusive way to measure well-being. Right? So other things equal, it's better to have more GDP, more income in your household, certainly. But what if other things aren't equal? What if the way you're earning more income is by having less leisure? Well, you may or may not consider yourself better off. Right? But GDP is not counting leisure because it's not a cash transaction. You might choose a job that generates less income because it has more on-the-job amenities, and so you're better off, but those aren't being counted. The environmental impact of economic activity, that's not being counted because there's no price tag, there's no transaction there. And it's a flow measure, as I said before, but what that means is you don't see it. You don't see an effect on GDP when there's, say, like a natural disaster that reduces the economy's wealth and therefore makes people worse off. If you just look at current economic activity, you miss that. In fact, there's something called the broken window fallacy, where if you just look at economic activity, oh, windows were broken by the hurricane, that's great. There's going to be more activity of people replacing their windows, and local spending is going to go up. Well, that may actually be true, but people are not better off, right? Because they don't have windows anymore. And to buy windows, they have to give up the stuff they would have otherwise bought. So it's not free, but the current flow of activity may actually increase, right, to replace the lost wealth. So you're not better off after the disaster, even if currently measured activity goes up. What you'd really like to measure is not just income but wealth, but it's real hard to measure wealth, as Thomas Piketty is finding out when his critics look at his data. It's a hard thing to do.